coming apart at the seams. Where, oh, where are you tonight? Why did you leave me here all alone? I searched the world over and I thought I'd been true love. Put me up and you was gone.
Lindsay, Pickin Grinnin.
Yes. All right, now for our final act, Act 6. It's Pickin and Grinnin time.
I can't do it.
Check.
That's pretty. He ain't got no electricity.
Turn it on.
Here. Mic check, 1, 2. Here. Hey, Mike.
Check 1, 2.
HeeHaw!
Hey, I got the original straight man up here tonight, J.D. Ewing.
And I ain't funny.
Okay, J.D. You know, I talked to Mike Lewis's wife tonight, was out there before we ate, and she told me she'd been wanting a new water bed for their house.
A water bed?
Yeah, I thought those things had kind of been outdated, but she wanted one.
Debbie wanted a water bed?
Yeah, so Mike, instead of just going out and buying her one, he took her to a motel, had water beds.
A motel?
Yeah, it's got a new name, it's called the Dead Sea.
Hey Dave, did you hear about the problem Tanner had with his wife?
I don't know, everybody has problems with their wives, but what happened?
You know, Tanner's on the way home the other night on Highway 6, and his wife calls him and says, there's a madman going the wrong way on the highway.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Tanner says, there must be 100 of them.
Hey, y'all better take a picture. He don't do that a whole lot. Hey, you know, what was it, 2 weeks ago, everybody went to Austin to that, whatever that was down there, that big...
Yeah, the TF and I concert.
And Devin, what was it?
TF and I concert.
Okay, good thing.
Yeah, we tried to confuse it as a meeting, but it ain't.
I don't have to spell that. Anyway, Devin was driving and she had Melinda and Emily and Michelle in the car with her.
Can Devin drive?
Yeah, pretty good, I guess. But she got pulled over by a highway patrolman. She was going 22 in a 65-mile-an-hour zone. 22? Yeah, and he told her, said, ma'am, you're going 22 miles an hour in a 65-mile-an-hour speed limit zone. What's the problem? And she said, well, I saw 22 sign back the road up there, and that's how fast I'm going, 22 miles an hour. He said, no, that's the road sign. And by the way, why are all those girls in the back? One of them's throwing up, the other one's blue, the other one's purple, and one of them's plum white. She said, oh, I just got off 119.
Hey, did you hear about Diane getting stopped by the deputy sheriff?
Was he a male deputy sheriff?
I ain't sure. She got stopped, and the sheriff, he goes up and he goes, ma'am, he says, why are you driving all over the road? And she said, well, there was a tree in the middle of the road, and I dodged it this way, and then there was another tree in the road, and I dodged it, and there was another one, I dodged it. And the deputy looked at her and said, ma'am, the only tree I see is your air freshener.
Hey, you know, Scott Phelps and I have known each other a long time. I'm sorry, Scott, there's just too many shark jokes to do. He came out to my house the other night, drove up in the driveway.
He did?
Yep. He came right up and knocked on the front door.
The front door?
Yeah, he couldn't reach the doorbell.
Hey, Dave, I think we need to hire Scott and Bert. What do you think?
Bert Vanderbilt?
Yeah, Bert Vanderbilt.
He a little shark guy?
Yeah, he is.
Okay. Yeah.
I think they fit on Barb's crew really good, don't you?
Yeah, they might be a little taller than her.
Yeah, I think they could clean all those toilets without even bending over.
You know, speaking of Bert, I saw Bert in Dallas the other day. We got on the elevator going up to a big building up there.
And how many floors?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't count how many floors. He was going to the, I forgot. But I almost forgot this joke. But he was going to the 10th floor.
The 10th floor?
Yeah, but he got off on the 7th because he couldn't reach the 10th floor button.
Scott and Matt hunting trip?
No.
Well, Scott, he calls Matt and says, hey, I got a good deer hunt. We're down in South Texas. We need to get out of here today. So Matt, he calls Melissa and says, Melissa, will you get my bags packed? Me and Scott are going hunting. And be sure you put my silk pajamas in there. I won't take my silk pajamas. So they gone hunting for about 3 days.
Scott would probably take those away from him when they got down there.
And they might have shared. I don't know for sure. So they got back after being gone about 3 days, and Melissa asked Matt, said, how was it? Matt said, oh, we had a great time. We got a great time. But you know, you forgot to pack my silk pajamas. And she goes, no, honey, they was in your gun case.
You got your cheater sheet, JD?
Yeah, I forgot what I was doing. I got one more good one.
I saw Big Matt and Little Matt out in the crowd a while ago.
Uh-huh.
And they both had their hats off. Hell, I thought Dolly Parton had showed up.
You notice how bitchy Melinda's been lately?
think you better be ready to jump off this stage.
Yeah, all those young girls up there cute their panties in a wad.
Whoa! I wouldn't believe it if you kicked you off stage. Well, you know, a lot of people don't know this. Scott and I have been friends a long time.
Didn't you already tell this joke?
No? I forgot my strap's going down. I hadn't had these on a long time. I got so many buttons and zippers on these things, I'm afraid something's hanging out, something's hanging in the back. I feel a little Irish already. That's all right. My wife left yet. Anyway, Scott and I are really twins.
Hey, she's got a really good song she likes for you to sing.
Scott and I are really
It's about something about being drunk.
Are you going to let me tell this joke? Or you going to keep talking? Scott and I are really twins. We was born the same day, even though he looks a little older than I do. And he's a little shorter than I am. But
Twins?
Twins. We was laying there in whatever we was laying on.
I think Scott got mistreated.
And Daddy looked at us and he said, man, I got to get, we got, how many kids is in Felton? About 10 or 12. And the Smiths, man, there's too many. So we got to get rid of some of these kids. So we're going to throw the ugly one away.
The ugly one?
Well,
I bet I know who that was.
Well, but instead of throwing the ugly one away, they threw the smartest one in the water.
The smartest one?
Yeah, and I learned how to swim a lot faster than Scott did.
So was you ugly or smart?
Well, but the swimming part wasn't too bad. It's getting out of that toe sack they had me tied in with all the bricks in the bottom.
Hey Dave, did you hear about Jerry going out to the bar by himself the other night?
I've heard a lot of things about Jerry going out to the bar.
He goes into the bar, he's sitting over there in the corner and he's had him about 3 drinks. And this good looking chick comes
Hey,
in.
music stopped, Dave.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, so he sees this good looking chick come in and he's sitting back over there.
You're still
And
playing.
he drinks about 4 drinks, 5 drinks. And he finally gets the nerve to go up and talk to her. And he gets over there and he goes, ma'am, and she goes, no, I will not go to bed with you.
Oh, really?
So he goes over to Connor, and you know how Jerry gets. He swells up and he pouts and gets him another
You
drink
talking
or
about
two.
Jerry High in the
Yeah,
barn?
Jerry Highland.
In the barn, okay.
Yeah. And he sits over there in the corner and pouts, and about this time, this good-looking chick comes walking up to him over there, and he goes, no, I won't pay you $200.
Am I supposed to laugh?
I don't know, it's supposed to be funny.
Oh, okay.